breaking tonight. He was Mexico's most wanted criminal for years. Tonight, Mexican authorities say they've killed the drug kingpin known as El Mencho, the leader of the Jalisco New Generation cartel.
The response from cartels across Mexico was swift and violent, trapping Americans and international travelers, including some of our own colleagues. Eyewitness News reporter Abigail Velez has been speaking with people stranded in Mexico all evening. She's live in our newsroom with more on this operation. Abigail?
Well, Liz Jory, El Mencho was tracked to Jalisco, where Mexican special forces came under fire during this raid. Now, officials say he was shot and died while being flown to Mexico City. The Jalisco New Generation cartel, which the Trump administration has designated a foreign terrorist organization, is considered by the DEA to be just as powerful as the Sinaloa cartel. And within hours of his death, that power was on full display as cartel members caused chaos across the region.
Fear, I guess. The first thing was like you see smoke rising far away. You don't know what's happening, and like, no, I'm not venturing out anywhere. But we did eventually get a message from the State Department saying to shelter in place.
Eyewitness News producer from our sister station in the Bay Area, Juan Carlos Guerrero, is just one of several Americans stranded in Mexico after a day of civil unrest. Early Sunday, Mexican special forces killed El Mencho, the leader of the Jalisco New Generation cartel, a man the U.S. had offered $15 million to capture. The CJNG is considered one of the most powerful and aggressive cartels in Mexico, a major trafficker of fentanyl, cocaine, and meth into the U.S., with a presence in all 50 states, according to the DEA. Within hours of his death, cartel members retaliated, setting vehicles on fire and blocking highways across multiple states. That's why even getting to the airport now feels risky.
Getting there and the hour drive to the airport is the concerning part. We don't know what we may find along the way.
Mexican authorities say the U.S. provided complimentary information for the operation, and a U.S. defense official confirms to ABC News American intelligence helped Mexican forces carry out the raid. The U.S. State Department warned Americans in Jalisco, Tamaulipas, Michoacan, Guerrero, and Nuevo León to stay in safe places. Meanwhile, this was the scene on the ground. Roads blocked with cars on fire, smoke rising over cities, including Guadalajara and Puerto Vallarta. Schools were canceled in several states and businesses shut their doors.
I'm concerned about how it's affecting the shop owners and all the people. You know, it's very scary.
Riverside native Diane Quazum also finding herself in the crosshairs of this drug operation. Her friend and Mexico resident Sharon Murphy saying they've been hunkering down since breakfast Sunday morning.
Right when we finished, the waiter came up and said, you need to go home and get into your house and close your door.
Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum is now urging calm, saying security forces are working to restore order after the fall of one of the country's most powerful cartel leaders. Jalisco's capital, Guadalajara, is also set to host matches during this summer's World Cup, making security a major concern as the city prepares for a global spotlight. And in a striking coincidence, today marks the anniversary of Joaquin El Chapo Guzman's 2014 capture, another moment that sent shockwaves through Mexico and sparked cartel violence. Tonight, officials say security operations are continuing as they work to prevent further retaliation. Live in the newsroom, Abigail Velez, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Abigail, thank you. As that fallout spreads to other Mexican cities, including those near the U.S. border like Tecate, Ensenada, and Tijuana, U.S. citizens and tourists in Mexico are being told to shelter in place.
The violent backlash is halting flights in and out of the state of Jalisco tonight. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Pulliam has the very latest from LAX tonight.
We spoke to travelers who've been impacted by those flight delays and cancellations to Mexico. They were frustrated at first until they heard about the fires and devastation. A witness captured video of multiple vehicles exploding in Puerto Vallarta. Huge fireballs burning dangerously close to this big box store.
That's Costco right there.
The fires ignited by members of one of Mexico's infamous drug cartels after the nation's military killed its kingpin, known as El Mencho. The chaos forced airlines like Air Canada and Air Mexico to delay and then ultimately cancel incoming and outgoing flights in the region. Megan Steele from Fullerton was stranded at LAX Sunday for hours.
We've been here since 8 a.m. and we're exhausted, we're tired, we're like worn out, but you know, we're making the best of it. I'm just happy that we're here and we're safe.
Safety concerns is what led Carolina Lopez from Whittier to cancel her Volaris flight on Monday from LAX to Leon, Mexico, which is still on schedule.
Our family members are telling us, do not come, they're not safe.
Lopez says her loved ones in Mexico were on a tour bus when they were forced to take cover.
They can see trailers being burned down, going north and south, so they're stranded in a road that they don't even know what city they're on.
The U.S. State Department has warned American citizens and tourists in that region to shelter in place due to ongoing military operations. Tim Pulliam, ABC 7, Eyewitness News.